I wrote Matthew an email like 2 days ago, and it brought back memories. As you know, we're not gonna talk about it, but it brought back memories that I did not want to rehash. I didn't want to bring them back into my life, and now they're back, and I just I wrote him an email, and I want him to write back, but he did not write back, so I just don't know how to handle it. I feel like I did wrong, and I just feel like it's a waste of time. It just seemed like we never were friends. So when someone tells you that, it just kind of makes you like, okay, we're not friends, then, but I want to be friends with him. It was never my intention to hurt him.
I think that he got offended by just a simple question. I mean,
that anybody can ask you.
It wasn't a big deal, and if he really got that,
and it wasn't meant to be like a jab. I needed a glass of wine to deal with that. The thing is, I just feel like she's so wrapped up in Lisette's world that she doesn't really know how to give her friends, her real true friends, which is me. I've been with her forever, and I've been stuck with her for a long time, and I always give her my assertive. Hey guys, I hope you're still tuning in to Hanging Out with J Polo. We are back with my two fabulous guests, young mommies, and they really are young mommies. My friend Ana Avila.
Hello.
And Janet Martinez. And we're also joined by her little baby. She's like right here. She's so cute. She just woke up from a nap, so we don't want her to go all crazy on the set. But anyways, yes, basically the show today is for me to have them on, and I want to ask them questions that they weren't asked before, like when we were in high school, about being a young mommy. And not just in high school, but I mean, they still look young and fabulous, so let's give them a round of applause for that, because they're still young and fabulous. So, I want to get their take on how they were when they were in high school, because pretty much you guys were pregnant in high school, right? Yes. Correct? Okay, yeah. So my first question, let's start off with that. How was it? We'll start off with you, and then we'll go to her, and then to the baby. I'm just kidding. How was it being pregnant in high school? Like, how was it for you? Like,
it was hard. It was really, really hard. I mean, being 15 and pregnant in high school, it's not the best thing.
I mean, I just think that the age 15 is just kind of like it throws you off in a way, because it's such a young age, and I think you're still you're a kid, you're a teenager, and I mean, it's like a kid taking care of a kid, and how do you deal with that? But what about you? How was it for you?
It was the same difficult. We had a lot of family that supported us, but it was really hard at school. Just to get by, and you lose friends throughout. But
well, that's gonna be like my next question. I want to get their take on how was it. I think like in high school, but that I understand, and I've never been in a situation like that, but my own situation, so I understand how high school can be so evil sometimes, and people just kind of judge you for the stupidest thing. I'm an adult now, and I don't even care going back to my past. Anyways, let's go with the next question. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Do you feel like you guys were judged and looked bad? People give you like this evil stare and just kind of like, I'm going to move this girl's pregnant.
Yeah, especially teachers.
Really? Teachers? Oh my god. What? That's just horrible. I mean, they're supposed to be the adults, the leaders. But I know like teachers can be so judgmental, and it's horrible because, like I said, they should be the leaders in the school, the adults, but whatever. To each their own. There's like one God, and He judges us every day, I'm sure. But I mean, whatever. Let's move on, because that just makes me sick to my stomach. How did your this is like the number one question I think. How did your family react to you girls being pregnant in high school? I mean, it's not like you wake up one day and say, "Hey, Mom, I'm pregnant. Bye, I gotta go to school." You don't do that.
Very disappointed.
Yeah.
Obviously, mostly from my mom. And
I met your mom before.
Yes.
She's so sweet, but I understand.
Yes. She was very disappointed for the fact that she
Did she expect it?
No, my dad did.
Oh God! Thanks, Dad.
But my mom thought that,
because it's a disappointment.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, I wanted you to get married, get that ring first, and then get pregnant.
Exactly,
What about your family?
My mom was so disappointed.
Awesome.
She was so disappointed. My dad was happy.
And I'm sure there's been worse things in families, you know, that and they can stick together through the worst. They have to stick together no matter what. So, you know, I'm gonna applaud your guys' family for being there for you guys. But,
shout out to the brothers.
The brothers, thank you, brothers.
My brothers, Javi, Juan Luis.
Aw, so sweet. So, let's moving on. Do you girls feel like honestly, deeply, do you feel like you had to grow up so fast and like, you know, because you're pregnant, right? You were pregnant and you have to grow up and you're like, I cannot be this teenager. I have to like, you know, how do they say in Spanish? Ponerme las pilas.
Yeah.
And, you know, get my straight.
Yeah. You definitely have to grow up. Definitely. I mean, it hit us when we were both 8 months pregnant and we were on the phone. We were like, oh my God, we're having a baby. Like, this shit's real.
Yeah, it's not like you got a damn puppy.
I don't want him back. No, you do have to grow up. Because if you don't grow up, then there's no...
Then what's going to become of your child if you don't grow up?
Thank you,
exactly. You have to be there for them.
You know, some mothers that I've seen, and I don't judge people. I don't judge because I don't want to be judged for whatever skeletons I have in my closet. Not a lot, I hope. But I'm saying, like, you know, you can't just dress up this baby like an accessory and say, oh, look at my baby, and then you go home and you're like, shut up, stop crying. What advice would you give to young girls that think that guy is their first love and I have to go to bed with them? No, you don't, sweetheart. Focus in school and get your grades, and that's all you should worry about at that age. So
I mean, when we're young, you think you know everything. We thought we knew everything, but we actually didn't until like right now it's hitting us like, fuck. You know? So just if you're gonna have sex straight out, because it's normal. You know, it's part of life. Just be responsible. Take care of yourself. Use condoms. Not just because you can get pregnant, but there's a lot of STDs and HIV.
A lot of
I mean, you don't want to catch something. No.
Yeah. What advice can you give?
Well, the advice that I can give all of the girls is to protect yourselves, and just because you get pregnant from a guy doesn't mean you're gonna end up with him. It's not a fairy tale.
Thank you. It's not the fairy tale wedding.
You can have 3 or 4 kids with them, and at the end they're gonna be a story.
What about any regrets? Like if I can ask you guys that, on any regrets about having a kid at such an age?
Don't regret my kids. My kids are my everything. Everybody knows that. And I mean, you do regret it.
She said it all right now.
You do regret having them at a young age.
You mentioned earlier before we were filming that you said that were you both in the teenage program?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah, teen parent program.
Do you feel like that helps at all?
Very much.
It does?
I mean, it helped for you to go to school, keep on going, not just giving up and saying, I'm a mom now, I can't go to school. It gives you the opportunity to keep on going to school and having a better future for your kids.
Many of us did not take that advantage.
But, I mean, just by hearing you guys saying, because you guys, this is your experience, by saying that the teen programs do help, and I think it's going to help young girls out there to know that don't be scared to join the teen programs, because there's other kids, girls like you in there, and they want to go back to school, they want to have a better future, and I mean, if you don't really, if you feel like, you know, God, this is my own punishment, whatever, I don't want to take anything, I just want to not go to school anymore, then you're not going to give yourself and not to mention your kid, and it's not about you anymore. Once you have a kid, it's about you, the kid, not about you. Sorry, sweetheart, you jumped into that bed and you did what you did, and not judging people, but it's not about you, it's about the kid. And bottom line, that's what it is. So, I mean, grow up fast and take these young ladies' advice, because they're fabulous, they're mommies, and we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Anna,
Janet,
and you're hanging out with J Polo.
Okay, we are back. I hope you guys enjoyed that little commercial thing that they did. I think it was great. It's funny, and they're just so alive, and I love it. Okay, so now we're trying something different at Hanging Out with J Polo here. So it's kind of like I want my guests to ask me a question for me, you know, kind of like reverse it in a way. I want them to ask me a question. So we'll start with Anna.
Okay.
So I'm like so shy right now. I feel like I'm in the hot seat.
Okay, Joey. So what do you think about same-sex marriages and them adopting?
Oh, okay. I believe that, honestly, there's no there shouldn't be a but. Like, you'd be a but because you're this or this and that. It shouldn't be, because I believe that every kid out there that has no parents, whatever the situation may be, should be able to have a family. You know what I mean? Have a mom or just a dad or whatever it may be. No one should say to the kid, you can't have a parent because they're gay. You can't have a parent because of this. I mean, it's the kid. I mean, seriously, they should grow up with the father, mom, whatever it may be, and love it. Like that show, The New Normal that I watched, she says love is love, and that's so true. I mean, you know, every kid grows up different in every home, and to neglect a kid from having a family, that's just so wrong. And I just feel like no one should tell a kid that they can't have a family. So for me right now, but yeah. What about?
My question to you was, how far are you planning to go with your show?
How far am I planning to go with my little web talk show? I like to say little because it's nothing big, but you never know, right?
Exactly.
You have to start off somewhere, like I've always been saying throughout the other episodes, and I'm not taking myself too seriously. I'm having fun with it. I'm having a blast. It's kind of like reconnecting with my friends again, like you guys, and I'm having fun with it. And I mean, if the day of tomorrow or a month from now it becomes something big, then you know what? My talent will show and my skills are going to show. So I mean, I'm not saying I'm the next Oprah. I kind of wish I was, but no, I mean, I love Oprah. I respect everybody out there that started from nowhere, and that's what I want to do. I want to show that you can start from nothing, and my screen went off. Start from nothing and kind of, you know, start somewhere and just go with it and make it big, but think big, and I'm thinking big and I'm having fun with it. So we'll see what happens with it, but I want to thank you guys for being on. Thank you for the questions, and thank you for having fun and hanging out with J Polo. And thanks so much, and we'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye.